A lot of the people who are actually parading themselves as agents.
They're not real agents.
They're not agents in the professional sense of it.
Yes, it's just that
right?
because in Nigeria, we don't have the body that governs the real estate market.
Industry,
Do you understand? Like in abroad now, before you can be an agent, you have to get certifications. It was not like that in Nigeria, so that's why
anybody can just
come that's in. Why the market is oversaturated, because anybody can actually be an agent. Some of these agents, they are not professionals, first of all, so they don't really care about customer satisfaction. All they care about is money. I must make money.
Right.
So even if I don't get what you are looking for,
I shall collect that.
Day by pocket. Do you understand?
Okay. We're here again.
All right.
Yeah. This is the third action. for a little behind the scenes, this is the third action. But here we are. Second episode of the Bricks Banter podcast by Ramosoflagosrealty. My name is Tochukwu, and joining me today is
Joshua.
Big Chicks.
Yeah, Big Chicks for short.
You always have to say Big Chicks. Joshua Big Chicks of Ramos. Right. And Joshua is our business manager and our Abuja manager as well.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm going to talk about that later. But first of all, let me start by saying that I'm actually surprised that Joshua is here because, we're all in the office a couple days ago and this guy just walks in. And I'm like, what are you doing in Lagos, bro?
I came to rest a bit.
Why? You've only been in Abuja how long?
Close to 2 months now.
And you're coming back to rest already?
Yeah, because Abuja is not easy.
Really?
Yeah, it's not easy. But then it's a very nice place for people that want to invest. I feel like if you are tired of investing in Lagos, you should come to Abuja. There's a lot of space, good roads, and the houses are more spacious. They are not minimizing spaces where they're doing Lagos.
What about in terms of investment opportunities? Like, do you think it's more profitable or it's potentially more profitable to invest in Abuja?
Yes, right now Abuja is opening up, so there's a lot of opportunity right now in Abuja. And for apartments, people that do short lets, they're selling very fast now in Abuja because this is like the beginning of a new tenure, and a lot of these international bodies that want to lobby for contracts, they can come in and stay for a very long time. I know someone that did a short let and someone took for 5 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just imagine. Just rented then.
No, because they won't stay long now. Yeah, wow. And some of them, the stress of buying furnitures and all.
So they rather
and they have the money when they convert their currency to Nigerian this year, and they feel like
that's not something to be. But yeah, I mean, so for investment opportunities, Abuja.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities in Abuja right now.
See, business manager. I just introduce yourself. Now you're telling us about investment, and but it's a good one though. It's always good to have you around. Joshua is like my best guy in the office.
Thank you very much. Oh.
Yeah. So this is what, your fourth year?
Yeah, third year.
Third year in real estate.
Yeah.
So you've literally been there. You've done that.
Everything. Yeah.
So you have experience.
Yes.
That's good. Because today's topic, for today's topic, I needed someone with experience.
Okay.
Because today's topic is a little bit off the charts. Today, the topic we're discussing is, hold on, nearly all agents in Lagos are mad.
Wow.
Yes, that's a deep one. And if you really think about it, and I've done the research, right? Because I spend a lot of time on Twitter. And I see a lot of conversations.
Yeah.
And if you just go on Twitter, and I'm going to do that to prove my point. If you go on Twitter and search for Lagos agents, you're going to be seeing something like this. Lagos house agents will make life tire you. Another person says, the way Lagos agents will stress you, you just decide to stay where you are. Another person said, Lagos agents and 0.5 camera, making the spaces look big.
I think I get some of that also.
And that's just agents in Lagos, they take pictures like say them drink. And if you really like, some Lagos agents cannot make heaven. So it seems like Nigerians really don't like agents, especially particularly in Lagos. And that's what we want to talk about today. What are those things that agents do that pisses these clients off?
First of all I'm going to say is that Nigerians don't like paying for services, and but they'll be the first to complain. Do you understand? Yes. Because those agents they are calling, they are not the agents we know. Do you understand? They are not the kind of agent that they are not like our type of agents. Do you understand?
Okay.
So that's why if you ask me if I'm an agent now, I would rather tell you I'm a realtor or I'm a broker.
So what's the difference between a broker and an agent, or a realtor and an agent?
They're actually the same thing, but for Lagos context, yeah.
In the context of
So the brokers and the realtors are the ones that are very professional in what they are doing. Why the agents are the roadside one? Everybody's an agent in Lagos. You understand?
True.
As long as you know someone that has the money to rent, you're an agent.
100 people, about 80 are agents.
Yes. Like, so as long as if you know someone that wants to, either you know a house or some people, I know some of my friends that are agents through me. Because they know you. Yes. So if someone wants to get a house, they'll come and call me.
And then they're in the chain.
Yes.
So if anything is coming, it's coming to them.
They'll tell you, oh, don't forget me. Oh. Do you understand? It's an agent.
So it means that a lot of the people who are actually parading themselves as agents,
they're not real agents.
They're not agents in the professional sense of it.
Yes, it's just that because in Nigeria, we don't have the body that governs the real estate market.
Industry,
you understand? Like in abroad now, before you can be an agent, you have to get certifications. It was not like that in Nigeria, so that's why
anybody can just
that's why the market is oversaturated, because anybody can actually be an agent.
So what are some of those things that these agents do that clients don't like? I'm going to start about inspection fee.
Inspection
fees.
Because some of these agents, they are not professionals, first of all. So they don't really care about customer satisfaction. All they care about is money. I must make money.
Right.
So even if I don't get what you are looking for,
I shall collect that.
They my pocket. Do you understand? They don't think about the investment part of it. They don't do the hard work. The hard work is me showing you properties
that you will like, that fits what you want.
Yeah, when you get it, then you pay me my agency fee, right? But them, they don't do that.
So as far as they just want to show you houses, because they know that even if you don't take the house, you are still paying inspection fee.
Yeah.
So that's like a wrong mentality towards agency.
Yes.
Because a lot of people don't understand that being an agent is not just about, showing a house or renting a house or selling a house. It's about service delivery. So making sure that you're able to deliver a service, that's the end goal of agency. And that's what some of these people don't understand. That's our mentality. That's our motto, or our code here is, delivering the best real estate services to clients.
Yeah.
You understand? A lot of these people prioritize money first, and that's where they go wrong.
Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of them.
Yeah. What other things do they do? I know that these agents, sometimes they kind of like, they invite people to inspect, and they don't have a clear picture of what the client wants.
Yeah, so another thing, the difference between our own kind of agents and the regular agent that these people meet, the one that I complain about, is that some of them I've never even seen the property. For instance, now I won't sell something I've not seen.
You haven't seen.
I know a lot of people that will tell me, oh, you will send me a property and tell me I should them to market it, right? But I always book inspection prior. You get, I go and see for myself, take my own pictures. You understand? So if you ask me anything, I'll tell you, okay, yes, this thing is here. I was on that, took the picture myself. Do you understand? So a lot of, like I told you, everybody's an agent. So they might just know that, oh, I know one agent. Do you have 2-bedroom for rent in so place? The agent will be like, yes.
They'll just
tell
take
the
you
client, oh, we are going somewhere. Pay inspection fee. Do you understand? They just want to drag you out.
Yeah.
Some of them, they don't
even know the houses.
They don't know the houses. So that's just the issue with it. You understand?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
There's another one that they do. Transport. Transport. There was a video I saw one time. the agent and another agent were on a bike, and the client was on another bike.
You didn't even put your own bike yourself.
And the guy got tired of like
He said he
driving
was too
around
far.
for like how many minutes. So he told his own bike guy.
Don't overthink those.
And is that actually a thing?
Yeah, it happens now. Some of them, maybe they could not drive. And also, instead of you paying for the inspection fee, you pay for their transportation.
Wow. But you still have to pay agency.
You still have to pay
when
agency,
you get the
when you
property.
get the property, so.
And so they drive. Funny thing is that because I've experienced it myself, you know, when I first moved to Lagos a couple years ago, I wanted to get a small flat. And these guys were taking me around. And you ask questions like, is the place inside? You know, is it too far from those? No, it's not far, it's just walkable. And next thing you're on a bike for like 10 minutes. What's going on? You know, so it also boils down to, you know, some of these guys are dishonest.
That's the issue. I just feel like a lot of them are not very upfront. Do you understand? If the property is very far, say it's very far.
Right.
Do you understand? But like I told you, they are very myopic. Do you understand? So they are not after the end goal. They just want the small 5K that they collect. So they'll do everything to drag you out. You understand? Oh, okay. Yeah, is the road out? Yeah, it's out. Is it very close to the major road? Yes,
It is. Just come out.
5 minutes walk. You understand? They just want to bring you out so that you pay that 5K.
Wow.
You understand?
So as a broker, as a realtor, do you charge inspection? What's your view on inspection fees?
No, according to the company policy, yeah, we don't charge inspection fee. Right. But then, you know, some client can be very frustrating too. Do you understand? But left to me, if I want to charge inspection fee, to be like maybe after I show the person like 5 properties and all you get. But the goal of it all most times is, and why I even said that because of the situation of the economy, because they're buying fuel.
They're buying fuel.
Yeah, but then the goal of showing someone house is for you to show them what they can take.
Right.
What they'll be satisfied with.
And if you're able to, if as a broker or as an agent, you are able to show someone a house, the first house you show them, they love it, and it saves you time, it saves you effort, it saves you money, it saves the clients time and effort as well. And that's what some of these people don't understand. It's not by showing people 10 houses to pick from. Show them 1 or 2 houses that really, really meets the expectations.
That's why you're more likely to get something that you like from someone that doesn't charge you than someone that charges you. Do you understand?
How do you mean?
If you want to get a house and someone is telling you, okay, come and look at it, you ask how much inspection fee, say, oh, for maybe he can just tell you for the first 3 is free. And the other person tells you 5K. The person that tells you for the first 3 is free is more likely to show you something better. Do you understand? Because he doesn't want to waste his own time and resources. But the other person doesn't even care. Do you understand? Because you're going to give him 5K. And the more he shows you, the more 5K
the more you're paying.
You understand? So that's it. And some of these clients, they are not always very honest themselves also. They're always very uptight. You understand? When you tell them, okay, what's your budget? What are you looking out for? They're always very...
I'm going to bring this up when, you know, we're trying to differentiate between, you know, the regular agents and the brokers, right? So we consider ourselves brokers because we have that, you know, level of professionalism.
Yeah.
So what sets a professional agent apart from the regular agents? Because what the point is, we're trying to also educate potential clients in what to look out for when selecting an agent. And we're also trying to educate agents as well. So if you're doing some of these things, you know, these are things you can do to become better. You should stop doing this because you're giving, you know, the sector, the industry a bad name. You know, there's a saying that madman no dey shame. My brother, the shame for him. You get so the fact that, you know, there's this perception of agents, it's affecting every other person who is, even the professional ones, they're being affected as well because we're all just being lumped up into that same. You understand? So there are some things that these guys do, but how do we start, you know, changing that narrative? What do you think that the regular agents can start doing to sort of improve on their service delivery?
Okay, the first one is they should try and understand their clients more.
Very, very important.
Do you understand? Understand what the person wants and don't try and waste the person's time. So you don't waste your own time and resources also.
Right.
You get. The second one is to be patient. You understand? Most of them just feel like the agency stuff just comes.
When you talk about understanding what the client wants, I feel like we should delve more into that.
Yeah, like
because
questions.
ask questions.
Yeah, ask questions.
Because if somebody says, I want a 4-bedroom house in Lekki, that's very broad.
Yeah.
Because Lekki is this big. So where you come in is what kind of 4-bedroom are you looking for?
Yes.
Are you looking for a 4-bedroom terrace? Are you looking for a 4-bedroom detached
apartment?
Are you looking for an apartment? You understand?
Yeah.
When you find out what the person wants, okay, you are saying Lekki. Lekki is like from Ikota to phase 1, almost VI. So it's this big.
Yeah.
What area are you looking at? What kind of property do you want? What are your expectations for your property? Do you want it in an estate? Do you want to use it for an investment? Do you have kids? You understand?
Yeah.
There's some particular questions you need to ask. When you have those answers, then you can start suggesting properties that meet those criteria. Right? So that's the very important thing. And that's, I mean, this is Expo, but that's what we practice here, right? You know, qualification. It's an essential part of any sales business. You understand? So you're selling something to someone who actually is interested in what you're showing them. That's the first principle, right? So knowing what the client wants. The second one would be, you're saying patience.
Yeah. So a lot of these agents just feel like, if you're an agent, you just come, just show someone house and you just sell it. Or just rent it and they need to be patient. I just feel like everything is a gradual process. Don't be in a hurry. You understand? Don't be in a hurry because most time, because of they're in a hurry, that's why they would always want to what they can get. Do you understand? The bigger fish is front. You understand? So you have to, make sure that you satisfy the customer first. Do you understand? Don't worry about the money you're spending because I understand some of them. They feel like,
they're spending money to look for houses, fuel and all that. So they have to make it back somehow.
You understand? So that's number one. Number two is any property. No, that's number two. Yeah?
That's number two.
So number three is
the patience bit, I feel like people have the wrong impression about the real estate sector.
Yes, because we are packing money.
They feel like we're packing money. You understand? Maybe you see Ramos, for example, and Ramos is in Dubai and he's driving a nice Mercedes and I want to be like Ramos. Ramos did not enter real estate yesterday. This is what? 3 years? 3 years of Ramos Realty. There was, before Ramos became this big Ramos, there was the hustling. You need to see Ramos in his hustling stages, right? With the camera pencil light.
Yeah.
So he started from somewhere. He didn't just enter real estate today and hammer. And that's a wrong impression. So people feel like, real estate is a hustle. You go, ginger, make money. But it's not like that. You understand? The main pillar of being a realtor is delivering quality service. So when you go in with the wrong impression that you're going to make money, your approach is going to be very wrong.
Yes.
So for a professional broker, making money is good. Everybody loves making money. For a professional broker, the main thing that we want is to give you what you want so that you will come back or tell somebody to come to us. And that is, once you have that as your primary, I want to be able to satisfy my client so that they will return or refer. Then you will make sure that if you're giving them something, you're giving 110%. That is the right mentality a proper agent should have. And it will minimize all the abuse they're abusing us on Twitter. And so the third point you were going to make?
The third point is, okay, if you are going to share anybody in any house, make sure you go there before. You understand?
Very important.
So that you are prepared for the question that the person is going to ask you, right? So it's not like, someone just sent you a picture, you never seen the house before.
And you took someone there.
You get. So when you get there, you'll be caught off balance because when they throw some questions at you, you won't be able to answer them. You understand? So that's that. So the last
And then
one,
you also have to be like very honest
yes, you have to
with
be
your
very honest.
clients.
If you don't see, you won't be honest. Because
Exactly.
they ask you some questions.
That's very honest.
You don't know the property, so you can't even give an honest answer.
So if you see something that is wrong, or so if you see a default in the property, don't be dishonest. Don't lie to your clients.
Yeah, don't need to lie.
Don't lie to your clients. Say the truth. You understand? If as an agent you see a house that does not work, that is faulty, that you know that tomorrow there'll be a problem, please don't take somebody there.
Yeah, for instance, I know the time I took someone for a house when I was still doing rent. I took someone to a house and the house was like in a mess and all. So the guy was like, "Oh, are they going to renovate?" I just told him that, to be honest with you, they will tell you they are going to renovate, but they're just going to repaint this house. Do you understand? So these are the faults that are in this house. We saw some leakages, some places and all. I think they'll just screen and paint. They won't solve the issue.
Over
They won't solve the main issue. So what you can do is to try and negotiate the rent. So you do renovation yourself under their supervision. Right. So that's why it's always good to be very honest. Because I think that's what the guy later did. And for like they had an agreement that they will increase it for like the next after a year. They won't be able to increase the rent and all. So that's not like after you've done all the work, you come and renovate it and all. So I feel like it's always good for people to be honest, tell them what is visible and what is not.
Right.
Understand? Because me, that period, I knew that when the landlord was talking and it was the budget he brought out for renovation, I knew that I just painting one paint too. You get. So I feel like people should also be very honest, like when they are giving people property.
Very important.
Yeah, because once you are honest, you buy trust from the person, and the person will hold you tight. You understand? The person won't want to collect from any other person because it feels like, oh, he's getting an honest opinion from you. You get. So that's it.
Because that also boils down to the points I made about what we're looking for as referrals. If you're honest with your clients and your clients knows that this person is not trying to rip me off, they're going to trust you.
Yes.
You understand? Because being an agent comes with a lot of responsibility, whether you are selling or you're renting. You are convincing people to take a huge chunk of money and give it to someone else for a service. So you have to be able to come clean and come correct, right? So that you build that level of trust between you and your client. You understand? Because I mean, it's going to be very wrong if you get somebody to invest in a property, invest in a house, and then because you are not truthful with them, those people end up losing their money or regretting making that purchase or that investment, right? So that's that for that. And then you are in Abuja, right? So some of these things that we've mentioned, are they peculiar to Lagos, or do you see some of that in Abuja? What's scary?
Yeah, that was in Abuja. Abuja, it was, trust me, everybody's an agent in Abuja.
Yeah, but everybody's an agent in Lagos.
You get, and in Abuja, it was, trust me. I feel like there's one more job opportunities in Lagos because if you're not an agent, it can be something else. But in Abuja, either you're an agent or you're an agent.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was in Abuja, but we still try to be different, right? And give people the best service that we can offer and all. Yeah, but then I feel like in Abuja, one of the things that almost everybody have their own agents. Yeah, I know I've done some inspections that they'll tell me their client sent my own post to them.
Wow.
Yeah, so I feel like everybody have their own agent and we're like a close community. Everybody, they're more comfortable
they work with their own people.
Who they know. Yeah. So that's it.
But it's easy to always say, "Oh, agents are this." But in every industry, in every business, there are like crazy people, right? But then, for someone who is looking for an agent or looking for a broker, it's also up to you to do your due diligence, right? So we have instances where a client comes in and says, "Oh, I want a house between," like the example I gave. I want a house in Lekki. We see that on the page. People come to our Instagram page, I want a house in Lekki. You don't even know what kind of house you want. You just want a house. And I'll say, if myself, for instance, if I want to buy something, maybe I want to buy a car, I want to buy a phone. Let's bring it down to a phone, even a blender or something. You go online and Google different kinds of blenders, different kinds of phones, their specifications, battery life, memory, and all that. And that's for something that's just about a few $100,000. So imagine coming to buy or rent a property worth millions and you don't know what you're looking for. So I feel like as clients, clients should also do better in terms of, knowing about the product. Agents should know the product because they're selling it. But the client should also do a little bit of research so that, you come correct as well. Right?
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to say that initial time. I feel like some of these clients are always very uptight. You understand? And they just the Nigerian thing. Nigerian people want the form sharp. You get. So some clients, if you ask them that, what's your budget? They'll be reluctant to tell you what their budget is. You get.
Because they feel
might even give you everything you just spoke about now. They'll tell you I want something around a quarter. Some of them don't know what the price ranges are. You understand?
In those areas. Because each area has...
Yeah, so
the most
important question is actually the budget. And they will not answer that to you. Maybe some of them feel like they will tell you their budget is 60 million. Then you show them as of 50 million as 60 million. All right. So everything is just all about trust and the person you're working with. If you can trust the person enough, I feel like you should be open enough to let the person
to share
know.
some information.
Yes. So that will work. And I feel like that's why some people charge them, because they feel like they are wasting their time. You understand? When you how much fuel is now, right? So by the time you take someone from Lekki Phase 1 to Ikota, do you like this
and
one?
in
No.
between. Because you're not going straight.
Yes, nah.
You enter different estates.
Do you like this one? No. Do you like this one? No. Do you like this one? No. Some of them might even tell you no, not because the house is not nice, but because maybe they feel like it's too expensive. No, this is too expensive. What is in this house is they don't just have the money. You understand? But if they give you a budget, it's easy for you to say, okay, I'm showing you some amount of houses within
this price range. So you know that this is what you can expect
yes.
for this price.
Yes,
right? So it's also down to sharing information, When agents ask you these things, they're doing it so that they can save your time and their time and efforts. Because, we live in Lagos. Nobody wants to sit in traffic, driving or around to show you a house. Yeah. I would rather like to bring you somewhere, one property,
and just
you view it and you love it and you take it. Nobody finds
everybody.
It's a win with everybody. Nobody likes driving around in Lagos, causing Kurobe drivers and do not scratch. Scratch. At the end of the day, the clients will say they don't want to take it out.
So, and another thing is these clients, they don't want to pay for good services. I can mention a lot of realtors apart from us that can offer the kind of services that we offer, that won't give them that kind of experience that you just shared that to me on Twitter. But they will tell you, this part is too expensive. You will not call one person from the side and say, come and show me a house.
And then when you go south, you start saying agents.
Most of them don't want to pay for service. They think that we are joking. Yeah.
Right.
You think that, just some of them will tell you, what are you doing? You just showed me a house. Before I showed you the house, the amount of time it took me to find the house.
Right.
Well, for you feel like I just showed you the house. You understand? Meanwhile, it took me I've been looking for the house for weeks. Do you get?
You've burnt fuel. You've probably bribed security.
Do you understand?
You
get, but you just feel like, I just showed the house. What
right.
You get? So that's how they feel. That's why they want to go for the lower agent and they don't want to pay good money for people that will not waste their time. Someone that will show you something very good for you. You understand? So that's it.
Well, I think we've had an insightful conversation here. Yes, nearly all agents in Lagos are mad. A lot of agents in Lagos are mad, right? But it's not unique to real estate. No matter the industry you go to, you will always see some people who are not normal.
You always find the bad eggs.
But then again, if as a client or as a prospective home buyer or whatever, you are always having experiences with the mad ones, you need to sit down and ask yourself, what am I doing wrong? Why can't I meet an agent that will give me a good service. You understand? So I feel like this episode is going to be helpful for both agents and
people looking for
people looking.
Yeah.
So look out for some of those red flags that we mentioned, right? So that if someone is giving you this kind of, that I beg they go, you know, go work. And also as an agent or someone in the industry, learn how you can improve your services. Take courses. Don't ever stop learning. Till tomorrow we're learning.
Yes.
We take courses here almost every quarter. Right. So that, you improve in the way you deliver your service. Because at the end of the day, if you deliver a good service, you will get more people.
You get more people.
That's how you build a reputation, by delivering a good service. So I feel like, we've had a very insightful conversation here. And you're going back to Abuja shortly. Right. But, all the best. We can't wait for Ramos Real Estate Abuja to boom and just blow up and very soon. So if you're watching and you're looking at investing in Abuja, Big Jakes, the professional broker, is there to offer you the best services. If you are looking to invest in Lagos, of course, Ramos Realty is here in Lagos. We've always been here. And if you are just someone who enjoys content, thank you so much for watching our podcast. We drop new podcasts every week. So thank you for watching. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and join the conversation. Leave a comment, ask us any questions you might have about the industry, and we'll gladly find an expert to provide the answers. And until next week, when I will be having another very special guest, thank you so much for watching.
Welcome.
See ya.